before we get up out of here, man, I just want to talk a little bit about your transition into acting. So you won another Super Bowl, had a great career. I was pissed off when you got traded to the Colts. We ain't got to talk about that. You know? We ain't got to talk about that.
That's part of it.
Yeah, and then when I seen number 22, Tim McKay, I wanted to jump in the screen and rip those numbers.
To let him tell it? Oh, he thinks he made those numbers great.
Come on, man.
I said to let him tell it.
Yeah, come on, man. Please. Yeah. That number should be retired in my book, man. So tell me about your transition to acting real quick. What made you get into acting?
Negotiator.
The suspect emerged with a facial contusion.
He must have fallen.
After Shepard was detained, did you or Detective Rush strike him in any way?
Absolutely not.
I didn't know what I wanted to do. I started playing a lot of golf and started thinking about what I wanted to do. And Fox had got the NFL. And someone, Mark Ibanez, called me up from Channel 2, local Fox affiliate in San Francisco, and said, Dwight, we just got the NFL. We want to do a post-game show.
Nice.
Would you like to do it? And I'm like, yeah, why not? So I started doing that, getting a little bit more momentum in my life, or getting momentum back in my life. And then for some reason, somebody said something to me like, geez, man, you're good looking dude. Won't you do commercials and stuff like that?
Transition,
so I found an agent, went to San Francisco, told him I wanted to go out for commercials, and opened my mouth and said, but if any films come in town, I'd like to audition. They said, oh, you're an actor. And I said, no. They said, well, you're studying. And I'm like, studying what? I had no idea that actors even study. Because it is a skill. And 2 weeks later, film came in town. She said, do you want to go out for it, audition for it? And it was a Francis Ford Coppola film.
Oh, wow.
That's what I said. Francis Ford Coppola, wow, can I do this? And I did.
Now, what film was that?
That was called Jack. Now, my speaking role was cut in that. But I was telling everybody that I was going to be in this film. I go to the movie theater, I'm nowhere to be found.
Clapping your hands at the end of the graduation, right? I think so.
Damn.
Damn.
Right.
That's
So
Hollywood,
then, a month later, The Rock was in town. And I didn't tell anybody about that.
And then the speaking got kept in there,
I was supposed to work one day. I ended up working a month.
Nice.
And so much so that somebody was at the movie theater, saw the trailers, upcoming features. Dwight, man, I just saw you in this trailer of The Rock. Man, how come you didn't tell us you weren't in this movie? Because I didn't know that.
When Jake said it was.
I learned my lesson the first time, so I kept my mouth shut.
I'm in the movie theater with my girlfriend, man, and at the time, Tanil, the mother of my daughter, we watching the movie. She loves Sean Connery. So I'm like, are we watching this movie, whatever? And I happened to look like, what? I said, that's my cousin up there. She was like, that ain't your cousin. I said, that's my cousin right there. The one that's yelling on the phone, that's my cousin right there. I was like, so I didn't even know that you wanted to,
I didn't tell you. I didn't tell anybody.
Right.